All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy long weekend if you have one. Hopefully, you're out there enjoying whatever it is that you have planned for this weekend. I'm going to be short, at least I hope so, since I know a lot of you probably will watch replay. Yeah, let's get started. So, first things, I'm going to make cookies with the birthday cake. It's similar to making them with the brownies or the cupcakes or anything like that. So an egg, some coconut oil, a little bit of vinegar, vanilla. All right, and then usually it's about 3 tablespoons. So I forgot. Actually, I'll just hold for that. Let's mix a little. All right. Okay, so I'm not overly cooking today. I'm going to actually just set stuff out, put things in the freezer, that kind of idea. For this week, since a lot of our meals are 20 minutes anyways, and we don't really need to fuss. But what it is, of course, it's always that question of what do you want for dinner? And if it's already decided, then it's easier just to grab it and do it, right? That's the whole thing about our 20-minute meals. I'm slowly putting in the milk just so that I make sure I get the right consistency that I want. I feel like maybe a tiny bit more. And then I'm going to put some chocolate chips in. So at this point, you could put in like anything, dried berries, raisins, you name it. I'm going to put in 2 types of chocolate chips. So I have some just semi-sweet ones, and then a bit of white chocolate just for a little bit of extra sweetness and fun. If I had chocolate or not chocolate, caramel or peanut butter or anything like that, I would put those in as well, get that whole 3 flavor of it. There we go. Mix those in. If I'm actually going to add in our Cocoa Crunch, since I was able to get some. I'm so happy it's back. If you haven't got some, totally recommend it. Grabbing some quick, I think it's still there. So, add a little extra. It's great on oatmeal, yogurt, any kind of baking. So anyway, there you go. So there you go. There's the cookies. So let me just close things up before I make a mess. All right. Get yourself a cookie tray. Grab yourself, if you want, our scoops, if you've got one. This is the 2 tablespoon one. And then just bake it like you would normally bake cookies. Start with 10 to 12 minutes, and then just monitor them after that, depending on your oven. At least not one too much. There we go. And then the last one. Okay. Spread them apart, which of course I didn't do. I was dropping them, but that's all right. Close enough. All right. All right. So there we go. These morning jazz. So these are our happy birthday chocolate chip cookies. So there we are. Into the oven. Oven's almost ready. I will start with a 10 minutes just to monitor that. Then next I was actually going to make brownies, just but a little different today. So it's our chocolate brownie bliss mix. Same thing, I'm going to just use 1 egg. And the oil, I'll just use the coconut oil just because I have it here. And then actually what I'm going to use is some pudding that I have left over for the to give it the moistness. And instead of like yogurt, sour cream, more eggs, you don't, and all that, you can just switch it up. So there we go. Yeah, right. Okay. Just tempting to be super careful here. Okay, so there we go. There's some brownies that I'm mixing up here. I probably will continue to make a very large mess, which seems to be my thing today. I will need a bit more of the pudding for some moisture. All right. And this is kind of one of the things I do to use up some pudding. If I'm done eating the pudding, want something different, I can put it into baking. So cookies or brownies here, whatever you like. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do after this, once I get the brownies going, also just go in the oven along with the cookies since I already have the oven going, is I'll just get some rice going for tomorrow's and the next day's dinners. Is going to be the chicken fried rice. And so chicken fried rice, and I'll go get some cabbage or kale or anything like that. I think some cauliflower and broccoli or whatever, and then we'll just mix up that. I'm not going to use chicken. I will use sausage. So I'm going to use sausage for the chicken fried rice recipe. Just going to switch it up. You could use, of course, chicken. You can use plant protein. You can use whatever you want. But that's just what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do taco chicken for Tuesday because it's taco day. Anyway, no, we're just going to have the taco. But we're going to make it with chicken and probably make some wraps for that. All right. And this is the question where you say, how much mess can Candace make in the kitchen? A lot. Especially when it comes to baking. As you can see. How much did I get on me? Oh, not as much as I got. All right. Going to be very dense, but that's okay because I know that that's what's going to happen. So that is my pudding brownie. And then I'm just going to let it set. Just keep moving it. You can see it's already forming to the sides. There you go. All right. Tuck it in. And then I will adjust. All right. Okay. All right, so the plan, as I said, we've got meal solutions. I'm going to go ahead and just set them literally right here by the fridge. And then I don't have to worry about it. I just know that this is the one we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Normally, we keep most of our protein in the small little freezer we have in the pantry. I'll go grab a couple, so the chicken and the sausage and stuff, throw it into the fridge one. That way it's like bam, bam, grab her out of the fridge, voila. And so that's our plan for the next few days, is these items right here. And just a heads up, the Feed Your Family collection that's on sale for this week until basically 11:59 on the Thursday is Feed the Family collection. And it's 4 different seasonings or meal solutions, 3 of each. So it's crispy, crunchy coating. It is chicken fried rice, and it is taco, and it is the Philly cheesesteak. I'm all out of it. So luckily, I've already ordered some. So there we go. So these are the items in essence you can grab and keep in your pantry. And then you have meals ready to go for the week. And you can always adjust, right? There's so many recipes that you can do with each one. Doesn't have to be Philly cheesesteak. It can be chicken. You can turn that into a sauce. The taco, obviously, you can switch that up. I like using a bit of queso or something and making a little different kind of saucy like that. Taco can be anything plant-based. So I'm going to do 1.5 cups of some rice. Crispy coating, so baked pickles, zucchini pieces, chips with it, chicken, fish. Mine is going to be fish. I love making little fish bites with it. Double up on the water. And if you want, you can add a little flavor if you're just going to mix it in with like as I said, what I'm going to do. So I'm using our Nourish Broth. So just put a bit in there. And I've used up all of my things. Give it a bit of a mix. Okay, that's that. Don't put a lid on if you're going to do it in the microwave. Use the tray. This is the multi-purpose one. So use the tray 15 minutes based on how much you put in. And then you have rice. And then this is just sit in the fridge. And tomorrow we'll throw it together really easily. Even faster. So literally I can make a chicken fried rice. If my rice is already ready, like in 5 minutes. Literally, it's just how fast the protein cooks up. Veggies I like raw or still a little crunchy. And then the rice. So the rice is what takes the longest, right? So while you're doing something else, make up your rice. So it's in the microwave and it's done. And it goes into the fridge and you're good to go for a couple of days with that. Or make double the amount if you're making it for something else. And then just have it aside. And it's great for leftovers or switching it up or anything like that. So there we go. That's it. The cookies are in the oven. They'll probably be out in a couple minutes. And the brownies. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. So super simple today. And I hope you guys have a great week. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about getting some things going, whether it be meal prepping or planning, or if you got picky eaters looking for something different. Want to stock up? This is a great week for that. We have double the host credits until the 15th. So as long as I close up your shopping link by the 15th, you get double. So instead of 10%, it's 20. Instead of 20, it's 40, whatever. It just keeps doubling. And so that means you can stock up all of your favorite summer goodies before they go, which, by the way, they will. This is our last month for summer. We will be entering into our fall season, our fall catalog, or in October. So if there are summer things you like, Tuscan, burgers, 3-1 Burger Press, any of that kind of stuff you're eyeing, I recommend getting it quickly. They will all go in the vault, and we'll move on to the winter stuff, which will be the soups and the stews, the broths, as we're showing, the meal prep planning things, all that kind of stuff. So grab those. If you're thinking about being a savvy customer, and want to get the discount or get paid, in essence, for sharing yummy goodies like I do, recommend doing that beginning of the month. Especially right now, we have a cool special on if you do join before the 20th. So let me know if you're interested. We can chat about that. And then, yeah, we have all the gifts with purchase going on. There's one for the US, one for Canada, a little bit different. And then we have Spotlight. So this Spotlight, as I said, is Feed the Family, and it's like 12 packages of different seasonings that you can use throughout your month, or just have ready in your pantry at a discount, which is pretty awesome. Next week will be something different. Think freezer meals. And then the one after that in Canada, it'll be our Thanksgiving, right? So we're going to have a Thanksgiving special to get ready for the Thanksgiving that we have at the beginning of October. So grab that stuff now so that you're ready to go for October. So stay tuned for all that. and because that's coming. All right. Woo, look at those. All right, let me just quickly show you our fun looking cookies here. Probably needs a couple more minutes, but I will just show you what they look like that. So some yummy, gooey chocolate chip cookies. So there we are. So I'll say another 2 more minutes, as I figured. And then the brownies will be 20 minutes in the oven. So that will be what that is, and that's it. So then everything will be done pretty much the same time. Let them all cool, and away we go. There was something I was saying. Oh, one more thing. Our spotlights don't disappear after the week. They're still there. They're in the collection section of the website. So if there's something you saw, and we're thinking of grabbing a couple at once. So for example, you wanted to feed the family, but you also like the lunchbox collection, you can still get that. It's just not at a discount, that's all. But it's still there. So you can still get the apron, the little kid's apron and everything with that. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. Have a great week and hope to chat with you soon. Bye.